So this is what we are talking about. I was telling you that Mulan Cup has 4 different brackets that decided on the time zone, all right? So it really depends on which country you are or which time zone do you prefer to play. So you will go to that bracket. So there was plenty of teams. Everything was single elimination. Goal was to make it the top 8. So these teams which you are seeing right now on the screen in the bracket of Asia time zone, that means these 8 teams are advancing to the stage 2. But if you finish top 2 of each bracket, you are skipping stage 2 and you automatically advancing to the stage 3. Very appreciated. Thank you. Welcome everyone, guys. We are live with the Mulan Cup tournament. I was actually explaining how this tournament works. I will try to say it in a short way. You are watching a semi-final, that means it's around the 4. Mulan Cup has 4 different brackets. It depends on the time zone. So that really depends if you are from that country or you prefer to play in the one time zone. You're gonna pick that bracket. But right now you are watching the bracket for Asia, and teams were playing in the single elimination bracket until last 8 of teams. If you made it to top 8, you actually advancing to the stage 2. If you can make it at the top 2, you will be skipping stage 2 and you will be automatically going to the stage 3. Right now you are watching semi-final. That means these 4 teams still are trying to kind of be able to skip the stage 2 and automatically going to the stage 3. So it will be very curious which team is gonna get the victory, because we are watching very incredible teams here, NAVI and Star Sky. If you don't know Star Sky, it is Chinese team, which is awesome. Show some amazing hits. pCastro already smashing the base here. As you can see, deploying the queen on the north side. We are using both here RC new abilities here. We have Hog Puppet and the Haze. So as you see, the RC popped the ability. Now she's actually moving very quickly, and the Hoggies are trying to tank for her. But look at the enemy ice golems are freezing the Royal Champion. Hogs are still alive. There is like 2 Hogs alive, but I don't know. The Royal Champion feels like it's almost swiped that he didn't really need it, because he got incredible value already. You can see he had plenty of loons, lava, and Queen was actually no issue taking down the Town Hall. So very strong attack by pCastro here. Whoa. So many loons left, yeah. That's so true. I just wanted to see what was the level of his alright, 16 and 16. So they're not max yet, but getting close. I'm so surprised he went for the Hog Puppet. Ichsanantu is in against Gaku base. So now I know you are mostly excited to see the new abilities for RC, but no, we are going with the OG ones. And Ichsanantu will be using the Queen Charge Root Riders. So I think that's with the Root Riders. I was still able to actually hit a triple. So I don't know how much nerfing them gonna change, but we definitely gonna see some Root Riders today, and we probably can make opinion after these attacks. But Ichsanantu so far doing well. Queen charging towards the Town Hall. We are using the Frozen Arrow, so we know the effect, which we could even freeze the Xbox, but it doesn't look like the Queen is you know, struggling there. She's moving quickly. Even actually the King taking down the Town Hall. Unicorn still somehow survived. Now we are pulling the CC troops, so we are going against the 3 enemy Ice Golems, starting with the Root Riders from the bottom side of the base, Royal Champion with them, and we have Group of the Vaults as well. So we are seeing this combination, but what I noticed is, like, usually we are seeing Vaults and the Root Riders kind of going like the big group, and we don't really Queen charging, but the Star Sky and I think so also Etching doing this a little bit different. They're actually Queen charging with this, so it is very interesting way. And looks like RC is reaching the multi-inferno super minions from the Flame Flinger immediately fight against the enemy queen, no issue, but now the scatter is on the super minions. We also pulling some of the air traps. Queen is taking down the final inferno. There is not many troops left. We are actually depending now on the heroes because we lost the Root Riders and also Vault. He has over 1 minute left. Most of time or before the update, wars were decided by the time, so you cannot try to do really fast restart, but this could be even possibility of the hold. Like we are using Fox with the Royal Champion, but luckily Diggy still survives, so RC has now 2 pets supporting her and plus the healers as well. 43 seconds, deploying another set of the cleanup troops as we are clearing all these defenses around. Actually the only scary one is the X-Bow. RC still have shield. I think we can be good here with the time as well. Like 30 seconds should be enough for the Royal Champion and of course plenty of troops to clear the rest of the buildings. Maybe I'm gonna be wrong here. Let's find out. 20 seconds. Minions. Oh, they're actually cute. They're the new level, right? They're a purple one. They don't look bad. 12 seconds. He's holding on the RC shield so he can kind of snipe the last for building. 7, 6, 5. Boom and boom. It is 3-star. Star Sky with the triple. They change it. Now you should be able to do friendly war and a regular war, but you have to use the 2 different clans. If you are trying to do it in the same clan, it's not possible. So it has to be in the 2 different clans. Okay, Dima is in. So this is like strategy which I am actually curious to see if that's gonna, like the new update gonna affect how the Root Rider gonna go through the base, because we saw this strategy is very powerful and also can be very fast. So we just like kind of spamming the Root Riders and Vault right behind, and it's actually depending on a good spell because you need to try to distract a lot of dangerous buildings which are doing a lot of damage to the Root Riders. Interesting CC choose from Star Sky here. Actually I saw there 2 miners, 2 super miners, sorry. So that was interesting. Usually Boom Academy actually was able to kill some of the queen charges when they were using the super miners in their clan castle. Dima doesn't struggling at all, like the Root Riders are still moving through the base very quickly, and this base doesn't really feels like it's trying to stop them. Like it's seriously moving through the base so fast. Like I still seeing big group of the Root Riders, even the Vaults, and we are just freezing some of the defenses, including the enemy heroes. So this is gonna be 3-star all day. Electro Titan is actually on the cleanup duty here. I see sadly using still the same ability, so we don't really have opportunity to see the new stuff, but how I say, we'll be covering 3 NAVI matches, so there's plenty of attacks and I'm sure we're gonna see some new stuff for sure. Nicely done by Dima. Yeah, that one is like, Jesus, look at how many Root Riders he still had. Didn't affect him at all. Alright, DaDaDa is in. Navi with that fast triple. Dima smash it with the Root Riders and Valks. DaDaDa coming in here. And again, something what we saw from the first, their attack, Queen Charge, Root Riders and Valks. Frozen Arrow on the Queen. What's showing so weird? I have to click twice on the heroes to be able to see the abilities. Was that before like that? Alright, so Queen already fight against the enemy king. This so we are using the mini warden with her. Super Wolverker opening the wall. Klaus looks like his base are looking like the max. Of course, like we don't have the walls, but all 3 Infernos are max level. Both scatter shots are max level. We cannot see the Teslas yet, but he did definitely some farming, aka jamming, you know. Alright, Root Riders coming from the corner, some of the super barbs clearing some of the buildings around. Queen still struggling a little bit here because she was kind of slowed down by the tornado, but now she's on the Inferno. So this base has 3 multis. Interesting. Most of the time we are seeing the bases with the minimum like 2 single Infernos. So Queen is handling this well now. Root Riders and the RC are now getting closer to the Town Hall. There is 2 bomb towers. Queen taking out another Inferno. We are freezing around the Town Hall. Battle Drill is there as well. Everything is now targeting the Town Hall. Boof. And explosion, so we're gonna hire some of the troops, but didn't really hurt them that much. Like, there is still one Root Rider at the 12 o'clock. RC now going through the poison, but she still has shield, like he smash it. DaDaDa totally smash it. And this one is second 3-star for Star Sky. Very nice, nicely done. It changes, let's also say that. Yeah, it's very weird because now I have to double click on the hero to be able to show you abilities. It's very weird because, you know, I stopped thinking about it. You know, when I automatically click, it's like, oh, showing the abilities. Now I'm just like, why is not working? Okay, maybe that one is kind of glitch. I will ask Supercell. Oh, hold on, we don't have max level of the Hoggies. We got a new level of the Hoggies, right? Kazuma going with the Twin Hog strategy here. 22 regular one, 9 super one. Okay, 21. Okay, no new abilities on the RC. Alright, zap is up. And starting now with the Flame Flinger here. Checking also with the Hawk for the trap and also using the Bowler. Already deploying the King and the Queen. Looks like we will be fighting as the enemy King, and also the King is pulling the enemy Clank as the troops. Valk is kind of funneling. Now Ice Golem should kind of step in front of the Queen, so the X-Bomb nicely got log on the Ice Golem. That way the Queen is taking a little bit less damage, but she has to go against the enemy King and the CC troops. So Ice Golem freezing now everything. We have the Headhunter inside in the poison. His Headhunter already fighting against the enemy King. Flamebringer is now moving for the good building, especially the Scatter Shoulder. Queen is now on the X-Bow and reaching the Monolith. With the Frozen Arrow, he can handle it that very well. Now the Super Hoggies with the Royal Champion and the Warden coming in. Regular Hogs mostly will be deployed for the outside, for the defenses which are outside of the base. He's also using like Giant to kind of distract most of the defenses, Tesla Farm showing up, and also some of the Skelly spells. Now the group of the Hawks actually reaching the Town Hall. Royal Champion should be joining them. We sadly missed that multi-inferno, so we still are doing some damage to his Warden, and there is possibility he will be losing the Warden soon. Super Minions now joining as they came out from the Flame Flinger, and they should be clearing the X-Bow. I think so he's fine. He should have enough troops because the Super Minions can get the X-Bow. RC now just fighting for the last few defenses, and very nice play with a bunch of Hogs and the Invis for the multi-inferno, and Kazuma is hitting OP 3-star. Okay, I like, because we are seeing Hogs at something different, you know. No matter how many Hogs you use, like I still would call it mini Hogs. Yeah. Okay, now Sumit is live in the Hydra, so we got buff on for the dragons. Okay, so regular dragons, and of course the super dragons and the E-dragons. So I'm waiting that we're gonna see a lot of air attacks, like the dragons will be back. And we have one from Star Sky. So, Blim landing near to the Town Hall, Tornado Trap being actually triggered there, and dragons flying in. We are using the both King and the Queen, which are reaching some of the defenses from outside. I really like that Blim. The Blim was awesome. Got not just Town Hall, but also some of the defenses. If I saw it correctly, there was single Inferno and the ground X-Bow. So very nice Blim, and now actually the CC troops going for the enemy King there. Warden ability protecting bunch of dragons, healers, which came from healer puppet, as we use the queen ability, are there, but sadly queen went down. So now the healer is gonna switch and they will be trying to supporting the king. He's keep freezing, but his dragons are disappearing in here. But luckily we still have royal champion. Sadly she's pulling the CC troops and she's running into the ice golems. Boom 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 with the shield, sniping some of the defenses. As the royal champion getting invisible, the ice golem going for the king, and this one will be 3-star by Starsky. So we have both teams with the 3 triples in, and they are getting closer to the double perfect board. I know I say it, but it is possibility. Gaku with the bowlers. Thank you, Gaku. I was waiting for the bowlers and he's using the haste on the RC. Okay. Starting here with the warden walk, using poison lizard with the warden. Right, grabbing bunch of the defenses. Alright, what level he has? Level 17. Wow, okay, we are pulling some of the Seeking Air mines here. Right, Baby Dragon will actually clear this 12 o'clock corner, and now we are pulling the Warden, so joining the Queen. Deploying the King and Siege Barrack behind. Now we know that Siege Barrack got buff, and it is big buff, because we have, instead of 1 P.E.K.K.A, we actually have 2 P.E.K.K.As coming out. That's huge. Alright, Super Bullets going inside the base. Heroes nicely following. Now we have the jump to kind of open the core of the base here. We are going through the enemy CC troops, so we just have to be patient. Town Hall is still there. King taking down the single Inferno, no issue there. Smashing the single Inferno like nothing. Now we are freezing behind the Town Hall, also the multi-archer tower there. Bowlers, 2 of them are left, thanks to the Warden also sniping the Town Hall. But we can say goodbye to bowlers, goodbye to healers, and let's see if the Royal Champion can handle it. I think so. He immediately popped the RC ability and RC went down. We have now only Queen with P.E.K.K.A and some of the wizard behind. Queen still has the ability, and we are using the Frozen Arrow. If the Expo can still stay this track, Queen is safe. You know, she just needs to take down the Expo and this one would be GG. But now Expo switch and is targeting the Queen. Unicorn trying the best. Phoenix is still there. Even the Witch is actually trying to help. Time is really good. Queen is still kind of being target here, but now big group of the Wizard going against the Expo. Even the Phoenix and Gaku hitting the 3-star. Phoenix MVP, yeah. So what do you think about the bowlers now? Was it strong enough? Klaus will use the new spell. I think he will. If someone, it will be him. I agree there. There is a new spell? Yes. I will send a message on Discord. Perfect. I can check it after stream is over. Thank you again, PT. Thank you, thank you. We have Carrie, so still very, very close match. Right now, NAVI with the 4 triples. Starsky going live with the 4 attack. If we're gonna be focusing on the time here, NAVI is definitely faster with the hits. Alright, so we are Queen charging. We are not using the new abilities on the RC. We have Frozen Arrow and the Giant Gauntlet on the King. So Queen charging. He will be trying to push the Queen to go towards the Town Hall, and we have another attack with the Super Bowlers. Alright, freezing not just the Monolith, but especially the Invisible Tower. King funneling one corner, Flame Flinger funneling the other one. Now Invisible Tower got activated, that's fine. Queen is still chilling inside, and I think so we're just like kind of trying to delay the Super Bowlers and of course the Warden, because kind of this way you're gonna have Warden ability on the end of the base where these multi-infernos, and you don't need to use the Warden ability to protect the bowlers from the poison and the explosion. We saw this in the previous Town Halls and previous meta, and I like it, so nice play so far. Jam, of course, connecting another set of the compartment here. We are deploying the Royal Champion straight into the scatter shot. Super minions from the Flamefinger already get rid of the enemy RC, and they should be able to grab the second scatter as well. Alright, now we are using the Warden ability, so Super Bullets being specially protected from these multi-arch towers, but also from these multi-infernos. Time is okay, isn't the faster one. We saw the Navi can be much faster with the attacks. RC still has shield and we have one free. Sadly the scatter shot is still staying, the super minions didn't handle it. We are using the freeze over the ricochet cannon and some... Oh Jesus, pCastro is actually maxed, isn't he? This is the new level of the Tesla, they look awesome. I like the top blue, you know, and kind of like, it looks so cool. Skelly slowing down this. Or maybe we have no abilities on the heroes. Oi oi oi! RC is down, 30 seconds left. We're depending on the queen, she has no support, she has no pet. Oh, this could be hold. You think GG? Only 20 seconds, I think so this is defense. The queen going down, guys. We have first defense in this match. Oh, and it was looking good. Downfell. Yeah, the scatter is like... Oh, yikes. It's good try, like we... Why it's like... Oh. They changed this? Usually you could saw like all bar, but looks like you have to like kind of scroll. You know? They changed it because of the judo attack in the creative. Oh, now I get it. Yes, we have new spell. I knew that's gonna happen. Level 4, Klaus is live. Guys, finally we have action with the new spell, and we are using haste on the RC, Rage Gem on the Warden, Frozen Arrow on the Queen, Giant Gauntlet on the King. So he's using the Flameflinger from the bottom side of the base and trying to distract the King, of course trying to get rid of him. So that way the Flameflinger will be safe. And now we are coming in here with the Donut, so aiming for the Clan Castle and for the Monolith. Alright, both buildings being destroyed, and looks like we are starting here with the heroes, so already deploying the king and the queen from that like 3 o'clock corner, using the golem tanking for the queen. And you know how the new spell works. It's not just gonna make the buildings invisible for his troops and heroes, but also kind of gonna froze these buildings, okay? So they're not gonna be doing damage to his troops. Alright, King with the ability should be able to clear the compartment where we have the multi-arch tower and the multi-inferno. Queen is now already reaching the scatter shot. Oh, this looks cool. That looks cool. Oh my, and you can see there is like X-Bow, Cannon, Tesla, Queen going through the walls. And this is the max level, so look at for how long these buildings are not doing anything. Oh, that's so cool. That's really long duration. I think so they're gonna like nerf it. That's no way it's gonna be like that. Like they didn't move for very long time. Now he has like bunch of headhunters even helping Royal Champion and the Warden. And he is, Jesus, this is like totally overpowered attack. Look at how many loons. He actually didn't even need his loons. Like he could swag all level because his Royal Champion with Warden would clear the rest of the base. Jeez, I don't know what to say. This is totally overpowered. Oh my god, this is broken. This hit was insane. That was so much swag. really slow. They don't have to be worried about time. I always want to click on it. But level 4. How long was it? What was it, like 30 seconds? Jeez. Yeah, I think so that spell gonna get nerfed. That was 28 seconds? That's so long. You could sound like that was like, you know, we are seeing attacks being done over 1 minute, and if 30 seconds or 28 seconds is the spell, that's almost like half of your attack. You can freeze the buildings like almost forever, you know? That's so powerful. But it was like crazy hit by Klaus, especially because I really believe he could swag all these runes, and you saw he even swagged so many spells. Like, Jesus, I'm in shock what I was watching. But now let's enjoy the final attack from Starsky, because Navi hit a perfect what does mean Navi will be advancing to the final of this bracket, and that means they are skipping the stage 2. They are going straight into the stage 3 of the Mulan Cup, so huge congratulations to them. Starsky will go to the stage 2. Still amazing job by them as well. I will show the Klaus attack, don't worry, because we will be waiting for Navi to spin for the next war. But let's enjoy this final hit. We are pushing here with the Root Riders and Valk, something what Starsky looks like a lot. Right? They like to queen charge, and after just on the side using the Root Riders with the Valks. Flamebringer is still keep moving, so still doing some damage. Queen was able to clear the Town Hall, even we grabbed the Monolith, and the Root Rider is going straight into the core of the base. We are using the freeze spell, so freezing a bunch of really good buildings here, but at the end we still have Scattershot and the X-Bow there. Queen is on the cannon, a bunch of Root Riders, including the Phoenix, taking out the single Inferno. Arcee taking down the multi. She has the shield, so she will be sniping boom 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 some of the defenses, and it is 3-star. Yeah, the Queen is gone, but the healer still can support one of the heroes or even the Yeti, and this one will be enough for the triple. So very nicely done by Starsky. They are finishing this match with the 14 stars, but I want to give shout out the teams. They were kind of going with the different strategies. We haven't seen super bowlers being used for a very long time. Mostly was like Lalo and the Root Riders, but here we saw Hydra, we saw bowlers. I don't know how to call Klaus hit. That was something, you know. Of course, we saw some Root Riders, also some of the Lalo attacks, but it was like a little bit different, you know, many different strategies, and I enjoyed it, and I hope so you enjoyed as well.